Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
I went to see my old friend Angus McTavish the other day.
You're acting strangely.
Lovely weather.
Well, look at
Maybe
you.
you're not all bad after
to
all.
be young again.
I'm off, he said. I'm moving house.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I'm moving house.
I miss my old bed.
Friends, wellies, countrymen, lend me your ears. Don't you see that our world has gone mad? We're all in the same let's pretend game. We call a rat a cat, and we pretend our shopkeepers are coming back from holiday. And we don't talk about the most important event in our lives, and that is the gates on the bridges. Do you remember when they went back up? I don't. None of us do. But there haven't always been gates, have there? We took down the German gates at the Victory. I know, because I walked from Eel Pie to Appleholme then. And weren't my feet sore, eh?
Get out of our park! This is no place for free speech!
When did we put them back up? I can't remember, but I'll tell you why we did. It's because the rich are robbing us. That's right. We're thin because the parade is fat.
Shut up, you sick downer bastard! Black dog, wet blanket!
They're eating our bread. They're eating our butter. And they've locked us out so we won't see. That's why you need a letter of transit.
You're trying to bring us down, you rotten downer! Wet blanket!
Well, it's time to tear down those gates. Tear down these fences.
We'll have none of that anarcho-syndicalist trash, thank you.
He's actually telling the truth.
Here comes the aeroplane!
Proud of it. Proud of life.
Don't see what's all the fun.
See? No, you're only oppressing yourselves. No, if you just let yourself think, you'd realise that.
That's what you get for telling the truth around here, poor sod.
You listened. You're obviously a man of great wisdom and perspicacity. They never listen, you know. If they'd just listen, I know they'd come around. Would you mind terribly posting a few of these? I'm sort of a bit soggy at the moment. Yeah, we shouldn't be seen together. Come back this evening. I'll give my speech. You make them stay and listen. Together, we can change the world. Part of it, anyway.
Don't forget to do it. Be a little more specific next time, eh? That was a bit strange. Now let's see what else we've got. I've got one here from Cyril Pike of Inchinnan Circle. I saw my friend Jeremy walking along the street with his wife the other day. Suddenly, she fell into a manhole, but Jeremy kept walking. I ran over to him and I... Good God, man, didn't you notice your wife just fell in a manhole 100 feet back? Oh, thank goodness, said Jeremy. I thought I'd gone deaf. Lovely, lovely. So thoughtful of you, Mr. Pike. I do hope they got her out of the sewer.
You will take your joy immediately.
Hello. I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at a reform club again, is he? He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well, apparently he feels so guilty that Dr. F has been deprived of the liberties which are the birthright of every English citizen, he's gonna get his arse spanked.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the interinsular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bing's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
They deprived Dr. Faraday of his liberties, but he made all the bridges.
Percival Hastings, is it not?
No, it's Arthur. Percival went away.
Odd. There are some things you think you'll never forget. But then, I suppose you do.
I'm Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Memories play tricks on you, do they not?
You must get back on board! How old are you, Mr. Hastings?
I'm 13. They typed my birthday wrong on the card.
So, why are you here?
No, I'm just here to take my brother to the train.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Righto.
Hello? Constable Bevan said you're the chap who has Dr. Faraday's current address.
That's right. I've got records of everyone's address back there. All alphabetical. I'm quite proud of it.
So, where has Dr. Faraday relocated to?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You're not a constable. I guess it would take 2 of you to make one constable, if you had platform shoes. Right. Anyone else you'd like me to not tell you the address of?
You're very helpful.
That's what everyone says. You know, I used to patrol the street. It was lovely. Shopkeepers give you sandwiches, ladies flirt, the warm sun on your coat. One misstep, and they put you in the records room. It's hardly fair. He was breathing when I left him. Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger all. Oi! No! I'm all out to there.
It's not personal. If they're alphabetical, maybe I can find Dr. F's address myself. F for Faraday.
Oi! What are you doing there? Put that down!
Do we really have to do this?
Oh, lovely. I'm famous. Aha! He certainly does have this place organised. Dr. Faraday's in Lud's home. That's crazy. Why? And how do I get to Lud's home? Are they renovating it? what's all that about Bobby Hickenbotham? He's supposed to check up on Dr. Faraday, but he's at the Reform Club instead, getting his arse spanked? He must have some sort of ID that lets him cross to Lud's home. Maybe I could borrow it.
You can take your joy immediately.
Money, they beat him until he was bleeding. This time, in a very large, long... You could still see the bruises on his face as he walked into the... Square. Seem like a man who could...
Just resting my feet.
They found that he could not move to strike the piper. He walked into the dark forest in a direction that no one...
hear it at all for the songs of the birds and the whisper of the tree.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
And this one here is from Mrs. Joan Tamlin Goggin of Shagmere Wood in central Wellington. They have tanks. How did we do it? Didn't they have tanks? Miss Tamlin Goggin, thank you very much for writing. Yes, it's easy to be confused by the events of... Patience and English fortitude. That's how. Why you want more details, but if you did want more, you can get a wonderful Victory by Jack Worthing. Yes, that's me. Wellington Wells, and it's full of questions from all your favorite wartime. And fortitude. Well, I made it happy yet.
You take your joy in music.
There you are! Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
The Reform Club. This is where that chap is supposed to be getting spanked, isn't it? The one with the credentials for crossing the bridge to Lud's Hole. I wonder if I can borrow his paper. I have the oddest feeling about this place. Like I should come back. Maybe not during the day.
Just, watching the day go by.
I suppose they'll be rolling up the pavements about now.
Hey, that's not your house.
They did it! I know they did!
Take your medicine. We only want to help you feel
Say.
Can't hide forever. Time for tea! Time for tea!
Black dog!
Stop making us miserable! Hey there! Hold still!
You'll thank me later.
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
Ah, poor guy. And he was...
Percy, they said you got a caning at school.
Yes.
Did it hurt very much?
No.
Are you sure you're going to be alright?
Yes.
Do you understand why?
Why? What?
Well, why you got the caning?
Yes.
Did you really kick a rubbish bin into Leslie Crowden's face?
No, I didn't.
Right. Did you kick a rubbish bin?
Yes.
Did it then go into Leslie Crowden's face?
Him. I didn't see him. He came around the corner. He came around the corner.
Oh, that's not at all your fault then.
Oh, good. Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
I hate it when you're sarcastic.
I know.
I've been a very bad boy. That's it. Very bad boy. Very, very bad.
Lovely day for it.
I hope the baker comes back from holiday soon.
Right. I can take his stuff, and then I can walk across the bridge to Lud's home with his credentials, can't I?
I've done questioning. That's it. I'm guilty. I am so. Do again.
Look, they've got blood on their Get away with this! Who's there? What's going on? Cheer up, you bastard! Last one smiling. So
Really? Really?
Get happy!
I'm putting a stop to this right now!
Why are we doing this to each other?
I've done questionable. I've been a. very bad.
I could take a few more of these and I wouldn't be a downer anymore. I'm not like these wastrels. I could just take my joy and have done. In Rome, I suppose. Oof. They probably do this in Rome, don't they? Lovely day for it.
Did you hear? Bulky Jack got another one. Last night. Best stay in.
Tune in again tomorrow evening and I'll tell you the rest of the story of the Pied Piper.
Odd. Why are there peepers patrolling the park?
For now, this is Jack Worthing saying good night.
Just resting my feet. I don't think he's terribly popular. I better be discreet about posting these. Excuse me. I've been asked to check up on Dr. Faraday.
Where's Bobby Hickenbotham? The executive committee don't let just anyone drop by the lab, you know.
Why not?
Because they might be friends of Dr. F. You know what Dr. F could do with a bucket of motorline and a handful of mechanical bits? No, I don't either. And that's the point, innit?
He's, at the Reform Club. Again.
What are you implying?
Apparently he feels a bit guilty about Dr. F. You don't know about his, penchant?
Bobby Hickenbotham is marrying my sister. And I will thank you not to cast any perverted aspersions at his reputation. I have been ordered by the General himself to ask for credentials from the Beautification Committee. Have you got any?
There you go.
Fine. Watch out for anyone chattering away in something that don't sound like English. They're like mad dogs, and they'll give you plague. And keep your mouth shut about pensions, right? Oh, you better take these, in case you do. Not that I would wait.
Lud's Hole. That's where they've quarantined all the wastrels with plague, isn't it? That's a cheery thought.
He said it was just a cough.
Well, he sprouted.
I don't even want to be here.
I'll just,
I look like an utter perv in this suit. At least I'll fit in among pervs. On the other hand, it ought to protect me against electricity and lightning and things.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
One settle where?
Nicht bei Aloha!
And endure. Right, Mr. Churchill?
Maga-minded fuck! Simon Scott!
They've really gone out of their way to isolate Dr. Faraday. They must be extremely dangerous.
What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, leave us alone! Why won't you leave us alone? She's going to fucking kill us if we keep fucking up! Don't worry, Roger. I'm going to fix it, because that's what I do, apparently. I'm fucked. We're both fucked. The professor's gonna kill us. She's gonna tell them to send us away. I'm always mucking things up for her, and well, Roger's worse. He breaks everything. The professor's gonna send us both away. Can you get us a new valve? I'd let you use the professor's lab. Oh, it's brilliant.
Dr. Faraday's a woman. It never even occurred to me he'd be a woman. And she has houseboys.
I hope you like this sort of thing.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, this is perfect! Thank you! Oh, you've saved us. Look, go on in. The lab's brilliant. Roger will give you a hug. Maybe the professor can help you too.
Roger? Where's the sandwich?
You take your joy.
Roger? I asked for a sandwich, 45 minutes, still waiting for the sandwich. I don't hear any James! Rogers! Stop fucking the James! Roger! Stop pole dancing and bring me up something to eat!
Why don't we speak Latin?
Because it's 1946 and the Romans left Britain in 450 AD.
I can't hear you.
Why do you want to speak Latin?
You always know what each word means when it comes out. Impedimenta, the baggage, impedimentorum, of the baggage, and impedimentis, to the baggage.
So it doesn't matter what order you say things?
Yes.
So long as you're talking about baggage.
What? No, Arthur, I'm talking about... Oh, fuck off.
Why are you learning Latin anyway? You still have trouble with English.
I can see it in my head. You make the words by sticking endings on them.
Well, that seems like an awful lot of effort.
When you learn German. When you learn
I don't want to learn German.
You just have to stick the right ending onto the word.
I don't want to learn German.
It's very good language. It has very strict rules.
Imagine my surprise.
James and Roger. Did the executive committee send you?
No, these chaps, they're trying to open the bridge to St. George.
What a coincidence. I can't open my own door either.
What do you mean? You're locked in? What did you do?
I told the executive committee I wasn't going to make any more spankers, or gates, or clever locks, or peepers, or jubilators. Those are all my designs, you know.
They can do that. And no, I don't work for them.
Ah, then you're rather brilliant to have got in, aren't you? Please, will you let me out?
How?
I don't suppose you see a large red button on that side that says, open the cage?
There is a button, but it doesn't say that.
Ugh, I was afraid of that. They don't trust those boys out there. I can't say I blame them. I can't trust them not to set themselves on fire. All right. Maybe you can still help me.
I was sort of hoping you could tell me how to fix the bridge to St. George.
I can. But not till I get out of here. So, I'll need a few things from you. Fair enough?
Sure?
Brilliant! I need a bucket full of Motoline. According to the pressure control grid, there's air in the pipes here. That usually means a leak. Here, take this vacuum. You can keep it afterwards. I don't plan to be anywhere near here.
You can take your joy immediately. You can take your joy immediately.
Either she's as brilliant as Sally and as reckless, or she's completely mad. It used to be you didn't have to make evil devices if you didn't want to. When did that change?
fuck was that?
Whoa!
Shit. Look, it's not you, it's me.
Bandit! Help!
That was rather brilliant of Faraday to discover Mottolene, wasn't it? Since we can't get petrol anymore. That was a time when we were rather clever. When did it all become such a mess?
I know you're here.
Handy little sucker. Have I got any power cells? I could fill them up too. Do you know the General, Sally? That's fantastic. I will gratefully accept your kind offer and not mention any awkwardness that happened 14 years ago. That would have saved a bit of fuss. I hope. Dr. Faraday can fix the bridge to St. George, when did we put all these clever mouse traps on our bridges? And why? They really love Uncle Jack, don't they? Hello.
It's strange. There's things here you could never find in Heaven
calling
Village.
the authorities.
You're rubbish at hide and seek, aren't you? Not as invisible as you thought. What was that?
Leave my friend alone!
I can't keep doing this.
From Dermot Nightingale of Gascoigne House.
I think he's about to go.
Where can gas
I was swept up in the flow, and even I was chasing the man down the street. Spend all our time. I noticed an odd thing. On the roof across from my bedroom, I noticed an awful lot of chickens. They just fly up there and watch me through my open window. The peculiar thing is, they're all black with sharp black beaks. And all they do all day is go caw, caw, caw. Birds that sit on roof boxes and rooftops rather and call. Now they may have noticed that you're not stirring from your bed.
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing.
You take your joy immediately.
That's lovely. Just put it in a pneumatic transfer tube to your right. Brilliant. Thank you. I didn't dare ask those idiots out there. They'd only set themselves on fire again.
What do you need it for?
I've been working on a wormhole device, you see. Well, don't you look puzzled? Spent science class mooning after a girl, did you? They said it was dangerous. Ha! Ridiculous. It's perfectly safe for the most part.
You have a device that makes, a portal of some kind?
The going in the hole bit works. Theoretically, I can come out a second hole on the other side of the river. I just need a few particular mechanical pieces. That's how I'm getting out. How are you getting out?
Oh, simple really. I just need to get to St. George, get a letter of transit, go to the parade and cross the Britannia Bridge without being arrested or shot full of joy by a doctor.
Excellent. Here, you'll need this device. I've marked the cars that have the parts I need. Well, off with you.
You take your joy immediately.
I should have said, how have you been all these years, Sally? You ran off into the night with nothing, and now you're some sort of brilliant chemist. How did you survive? I wish I could have helped you. It'd be nice to be friends again. Instead of all those dreadful things. I hope this isn't too loud. Oh, God. That sound. Snug as a bug on a drug. Do I really have to extract 3 bits? Wouldn't 2 do? Oh dear. Oh dear.
You are too old to go to Germany, are you not? I'm not going to put one more shot on the train.
Oh, God. I don't think I like this device at all.
Pace yourself, Arthur.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
So that's where I parked it.
Where
I can't
rotting? Like the
Oh dear.
Oi! That's not yours, is it?
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But
We're brothers. I'll look out for... We'll look out for each other.
Bloody hell. I don't think I had a terribly keen...
We've all got to stick together here. In spirit, anyway. At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask anymore.
You've built a lovely treehouse. Mine was never this grand.
Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you? Alfie, what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue him. All right? Brilliant. Here's everything you need to rescue Peachy. The house they're keeping him in is pretending to be a puppet theatre. But it's really a den of spies.
Well, that's one way to stay sane out here. Go stark raving bonkers.
Things fall apart. The centre cannot hold. And everywhere, the ceremony of innocence. Figure out what they want. You can do it before they even have to ask. It's always darkest before the dawn. How long is the night?
I am the cat.
Where does the fog come from?
You will take your joy immediately.
There you are.
You will take your joy immediately.
Did you get everything? Brilliant. You got a knack for these things. So rare these days. Everyone expects everything to just work by magic. That's perfect. I just need to make the final adjustments. Tell you what, come back tomorrow and I'll pop out of here through my wormhole and fix your precious bridge.
What the hell was that? I hope she's all right. Maybe I should go check.
You will take your joy immediately. You will take your joy immediately.
Oh, for heaven's sake, she's gone! I can't believe she left without helping me. Ugh. Well, I can. I just feel like a complete idiot trusting her.
Nine times out of 10, if I turn it off and turn it back on again, that does the trick. Oh, for heaven's sake. All this for that. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fucking fuck's sake. Now I can cross the bloody bridge to St. George and find Sally's house and go grovel.
You will take your joy immediately. You will take your joy immediately.
I know how you feel.
Don't swim in the river. The fumes will kill you.
She's not a real dog! We ain't lost dog! There is no fucking dog!
They don't seem to be in the mood for a rational conversation, do they?
You're here. I know you're here.
Happiness is a choice.
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? You were so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
Well, here goes. I hope I've got everything. I can't believe I went through all of that just to cross a bridge and... go see Sally. Well, Arthur, maybe you shouldn't have been such an arse. Maybe you should have said, oh yes, Sally, do talk to your friend the General for me. What a kind thing to offer. Why does God punish me for all my mistakes?